Welcome back. In about 2 months, hundreds of high schoolers in Hartford will graduate. And thanks to the Hartford Foundation and Hartford Promise, many of them just learned that they will be getting significant help totaling $100,000 over 4 years of college. Let's take a look at this clip as one family learned about this unbelievable gift.
I'm a Hartford product, born and bred in Hartford. I wanted to keep my kids in Hartford so they could experience the diversity, the melting pot that everything Hartford has to offer. So for my kids to say, I went to a Hartford school, I graduated there with good grades, and now I'm being offered a scholarship to go anywhere I want, and have that opportunity, and for them to have that just fills me with joy.
Amazing. Jay Williams is the president and CEO of the Hartford Foundation for Public Giving, known these days mostly as the Hartford Foundation. He joins me here in studio along with Yavi Cartagena. Yavi will graduate from Hartford Public High School in June. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So first, tell me about your reaction when you found out about this news.
I was honestly very starstruck. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. It was very eye-opening to see that all the hard work that I put into high school was really paying off, and that I was one of the people that they chose to represent the people of Hartford, and knowing that everything that I did paid off eventually.
And you didn't just get chosen, you worked hard to qualify and be there. Do you know what you want to do, where you're going to go next year?
I'm going to UConn and I'm majoring in biology.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Biology doctor, or do you know?
Yeah, I want to be a pediatrician.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely incredible. Jay, and she's just one of many students who will benefit from this.
She is, Cassidy. She's one of 110 this year. And we are just ecstatic to partner with Hartford Promise, because in this country there is a student loan debt crisis. There is $1.7 trillion worth of student loans outstanding. On average, 4 years after college graduation, federal student borrowers owe $45,000. 81% of them have reported delaying life choices with respect to buying a home, starting a family, starting a business, being able to give back to their community. So that's why we were so excited to think about how to increase our scholarship in honor of our 100th anniversary. And through the partnership with Hartford Promise, we were able to create a $20,000 scholarship to marry it to the $5,000 Hartford Promise scholarship to create a scholarship up to $100,000. And the track record of Hartford Promise for the past 10 years, producing students like Yavi, is exactly why we are so thrilled and believe that this will have such a great impact. And over the next 4 years, we expect upwards of 500 students to be receiving the scholarship. So it's a great opportunity.
Wow, and it's not just there's only so many students can get it. It's anyone who kind of meets a certain criteria, right? What is that criteria?
Absolutely. Any and every Hartford Promise scholar. So the criteria for Hartford Promise Scholar is for a resident of the city of Hartford, 4 years in Hartford Public Schools, 9th through 12th, a 3.0 minimum GPA, and 93% attendance. If you meet those 4 criteria, you automatically qualify for this, so that's why we're thrilled. And it's not just a scholarship, it's the wraparound services that help students from 9th grade all the way through college into their careers. So those criteria, every scholar who meets those criteria will receive one of these scholarships.
Incredible. And can they use that money at any school, even if they want to go out of state?
Absolutely. Schools across the country, whether it's HBCUs, schools anywhere accredited in the United States, and that's why we're so excited. It really gives them freedom of choice, and that's what was so important to us, is that these students should have the same choices as students who receive full ride scholarships, students whose families can afford to pay for it. We want the students who are Hartford Promise scholars who are as promising and as talented as any other students across this country to have those same choices. So it is about then, once they graduate, the ripple effect of them being able to not have that crushing student debt, the choices they can make is why we're also so excited.
Yeah, Yavi, before you found out you were getting all this money, what was going to be your plan to kind of get through UConn?
I was honestly trying to apply to so many scholarships. I have a whole spreadsheet with a whole bunch of scholarships that I was planning to apply to, and I was honestly just stressing about how am I gonna find the money, and if I'm even gonna win these scholarships, because I'm up against a whole bunch of students trying to get money also. So I knew the only thing I was stressing about was the money.
It's hard enough just getting into UConn, and you did that, and so now to be able to help pay for it. So how did you get involved in Hartford Promise?
I was introduced to it during freshman year, and I think it motivated me to like keep going and like having the good grades that I have and going to school every day, because they put it on us like we need to have good attendance and the good grades that we need and the high GPA. So I tried everything in my power to maintain that. Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's a great point. These scholarships are earned, right? This isn't something that's given. You obviously just heard how, and you made mention of it, how hard that she and the other scholars have worked to make sure that the attendance there, the GPA is there, and the fact that they are residents of the city of Hartford and Hartford Public Schools is something that is really just the core of this program, while we're so proud of the hard work that these students have done.
Yeah, do you think this will make any impact on like Hartford Public Schools attendance, or just number of students who want to go there? We believe so, not just in Hartford Public Schools attendance first and foremost, but throughout the city of Hartford and through our region. If you have every year 100 plus graduates, 76% of the Hartford Promise Scholars go to school in Connecticut. So the vast majority go to school in Connecticut and stay and return to Connecticut, even those that don't. So if you think about every year, upwards of 100 plus students graduating debt-free, many of them, and some of them, if they go to schools that exceed that, at least significantly less debt, the choices they can make. These are future business leaders. These are future community leaders. Our corporate partners have seen this as an investment in their workforce, their ability, again, to buy homes, to start businesses, to give back to their communities. They can say, well, maybe I want to take a position that gives back to the community in a way that I don't have to seek a job that makes sure I can pay a $900 or $1,200 student loan payment. So we think the possibilities here across Hartford Public Schools, the city of Hartford, and the entire region are quite significant. And how long do you see this kind of gift lasting? How big is this endowment? We have at the foundation initially endowed $20 million, used $20 million of our endowment, the spending policy, to help kickstart this program. We are embarking upon a 4-year, $10 million campaign, and thanks to the generosity of our donors and our corporate partners, we've raised $6.3 million of that $10 million campaign in just 6 months. And we're making a long-time commitment. We want this to be a program that just continues to help hundreds and hundreds of students over the next several years. Ultimately, we'd love to see this expand to other parts of our region. The Hartford Foundation covers 29 towns across central Connecticut. So we're starting with Hartford Promise, starting with Hartford Public Schools. And we hope the success of this will, as you have indicated, have significant impact on decisions as to where parents send their students to school, where they choose to live. So we're in this for the long haul, Cassidy. Javi, I want to give you the last question. What are you most excited about to go to college next year?
I'm honestly excited for the environment, like the change of the environment and meeting new people and just working to like achieve my goals, because I feel like that's the one thing that's keeping me motivated to achieve my goals and make my family proud. And I think just meeting new people and just seeing different cultures and I guess vibes.
And maybe you'll be there for another national championship. Yeah. Let's hope. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a great freshman year next year.